Brooklyn Howard, Brooklyn Howard Shy, Brooklyn Howard, Brooklyn Howard Shy, Koholo Yahweh Bashima Shy, Bashima Hakadash, the boss of Pastor Elder Great Soul, that told me this 100% truth to well. Citation 3, I came out there pushing the truth with sincerity, and we're still alive to do so. Citation to the hopeful elect that are scattered among the four corners of the earth that believe in the truth of Yahweh Bashima Shy. Shabbat Shalom. Uh, I got a video clip that I want to play here, but before I play it, I just want to make a copyright disclaimer. You know what I'm saying? To prevent copyright infringement or whatnot. That this video, I'm only playing it for educational purposes only. I'm not receiving any monetary gain, from this video. This is only for educational purposes only. So I'm gonna play the clip, and then I'll go into some scriptures after. So here you go.
Just doesn't taste the same without Francine begging me to stop for my own good. Excuse me, do you know if there's any way to get back to Earth?
If you're looking to escape the afterlife, I'd ask in hell. People are always trying to get out of that crap hole.
Great, thank you. Sorry, one last question. If you're in heaven, why do you have to work as a waitress?
Oh no, I'm a slave.
So there you go. So this is from a cartoon, namely shows American Dad or whatnot, and these devils, they know that they're going into slavery, and I believe the the maker or the creator of the show, I think his name is Seth Green. I believe he's a small hat, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, but Esau Edom, you know, he uses his left hand, it's like his left hand energy, you know, what they call Hollywood, because the small hats, what I'm saying, they control Hollywood, um, they're so as they say, there's truth in art, and a lot of his movies and his shows and whatnot, he revealed the truth about certain things, especially about the scriptures or whatnot. I know in another cartoon that's created makes, I think the name of it is Family Guy, right? And there's a character, a so-called black character by the name of Cleveland, and I remember they were like doing the Last Supper, and making a reenactment of it in the episode, right? And in the episode, you know, Cleveland, the so-called black character, Cleveland Brown, he blurts out like, "Yo, I'm I'm the only one who's the right color in the scene." You know what I'm saying? So these people know who we are. You know what I'm saying? Just like with the movie The Planet of the Apes. That's Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? You know, revealing his truth in his art. Esau using his left hand energy. Mocking us truly. You know what I'm saying? As they like to refer to us, you jakes as monkeys or whatnot. And uh, and that's what the Planet of the Apes is all about. Jacob, uh, coming into power. The nation of Israel, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans coming to the power seat and taking these devils into slavery, and they don't like that. You know what I'm saying? So they mock that. In their movies or whatnot. But those that are in the know, we know, and these devils know, who the true men of the Lord are. They know the men that are on the highways and byways, sighing and crying, uh, for their downfall, are the true men of the Lord, and they know that, we know this about them. You know what I'm saying? And with Esau Edom, you know, he has to let things be known as well, just like the Lord does. You know what I'm saying? That's why he got the men of the Lord out there, preaching the downfall and letting it be known to all the nations. Esau Edom, he does the same, except for with left hand energy. you know, showing you prophecy. You know what I'm saying? But it's a mockery at the same time. But yeah, these devils, they know they're going into slavery. He put it in this cartoon, presenting it to the masses. But, you know, a lot of people don't know and don't understand that because, they don't understand the scriptures of the Bible. But, these devils, they know and they do understand. And they know that their time is, at its end. And that's what we're coming into. We're on the brink of this devil's kingdom coming to its downfall. And they're going into slavery. This is Revelations 13 and 10, which reads, He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killed with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. Yeah, so this devil, he led the nation of Israel into captivity. He came over here to so-called America, with this scriptures, referred to as Babylon the Great or the daughter of Babylon, and he enslaved, the northern kingdom, coming with the sword and taking them to captivity. And then, he also did the same, with the southern kingdom, bringing them from the west coast of Africa. You know what I'm saying? We was in the west coast after we fled Jerusalem after 7 AD. We fled into the west coast of Africa as refugees, and we were stationed there. And, Ham, they knew who we were. They knew we wasn't the same people. And they sold us, unto Esau Edom. And that's in the scriptures too, that, Ham sold us unto the Grecians, So they're going to, get their just too. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be just Esau Edom that's going into servitude. It's going to be all you heathen nations, that go into servitude into the nation of Israel. Everybody that had a part, in our downfall. You know what I'm saying? Because, when you go into Psalms, I think it's Psalms 83, that, these nations, they made a tumult against us. They formed a confederacy against us, to bring us down. You know what I'm saying? And to take us out of our way and put us in the servitude, and as a plot to take us away from our power. You know what I'm saying? Because they know that in our strength, when we rely on our Lord, the Lord has our back, and we're going to be on top. You know what I'm saying? And they don't want that. So, but you can't stop the inevitable, because it's for all these heathen nations to serve the nation of Israel, and that's what we're coming into. So all you nations are going into captivity, beginning with Esau Edom. He's going into hardcore bondage for what he did to his brother Jacob. You know what I'm saying? He got to pay for what he's done. So yes, he led into captivity. He killed with the sword. He committed mass genocide upon the people of the northern kingdom when he first came here, and he did the same into the southern kingdom, which are the children of Israel. And he's going to get recompense for his doings. And this is Isaiah 14:1, which read, For Yahweh will have mercy upon Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And these strangers are the Israelite foreigners that are coming back into the fold once this gospel is being preached to them, that remnant that the Lord has chosen, cleaving into the house of Jacob for the Lord's return, because the Lord said a remnant shall be saved. And that's what's happening now with this awakening. The elect of the nation of Israel, the 1/3, are waking up, you know what I'm saying, and being brought back into the fold to receive salvation. Reading on Isaiah 14:2, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of Yahweh for service and handmaids. And now the Lord's talking about us possessing the heathens. And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. Yeah, so the Lord is going to take us back into our land, and he's going to allow us to rule over our oppressors, those that oppressed us. You know what I'm saying? And because this place right here, Babylon the Great, so-called America, is going to be utterly destroyed. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be obliterated. There's nobody that's going to survive this destruction here. You know, the Lord, you know, has created this place to be an altar to Him, and you know, all the people are going to be destroyed here. The only people that are going to, you know, be brought out of here, you know, is the elect. You know, those that are going to receive the salvation of the Lord of the nation of Israel, and all the heathen of our people, the 2/3, and the heathen nations going to get their judgment here in Babylon the Great, and the Lord is going to destroy this place. You know, and you know, all these, you know, people that get in bunkers or hiding, whatever, you know, in our coming, we're going to dig them out of those bunkers. You know what I'm saying? And they're going to go into chains. You know, and they're going to go, you know, straight into servitude, because you know that's ordained by the Lord. You know what I'm saying? So, but in plantation Christianity, you know, they don't explain that to you. They don't, you know, they never brought these scriptures out explaining, you know, servitude in the kingdom of heaven, when you know the kingdom is returning to the nation of Israel. You know, they never explain to you that there's going to be slavery in the kingdom of heaven. You know what I'm saying? And that, you know, the heathen nations are going to serve, you know, the Lord's people. That's not taught. You know. And these devils, you know what I'm saying, they want you to think is all that, you know, this go along and get along thing, so that they can do all the wickedness they did, you know, to so-called blacks, Negro, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. All this wickedness that they done it to them, these other heathen nations, and then also receive the blessing that's promised unto those same people. You know what I'm saying? That's what, especially, you know, this dirtbag vocab Malone. That's what he pushes about plantation Christianity. They think that, oh, we could be the wicked of the earth. The so-called white man can be the wicked of the earth, have his time now in his kingdom now, and then do all this wickedness and treat the people of Israel as he wanted, and then also receive salvation and serve and have peace in the kingdom. No, that's not happening. You know what I'm saying? But that's what he wants you to believe. You know, their kingdom is now. You know what I'm saying? Two kings can't rule in the same kingdom. That's why the Lord gave all these heathen nations an opportunity to rule, because the Lord is fair, He's just. And all these nations did have an opportunity to rule over the nation of Israel, and we were in servitude. But, you know, the Lord is long suffering, and the Lord, you know, allowed us, you know, to, you know, go through the suffering, because He knew that our kingdom was going to be eternal. You know what I'm saying? So this is, you know, this is a brief a punishment for the nation of Israel. But in the long haul, we're going to be immortal beings, unlike the rest of these nations who are going to be regular, you know, have this regular flesh and be able to commit sins. You know what I'm saying? But the nation of Israel, that won't be so. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be the judges of the earth, and we're going to rule over these people, and they're going to be our servants, as the Lord has created this to be. You know, because the Lord has created these nations, this world, for our sakes. You know what I'm saying? And these nations, and to be into servitude of the nation of Israel. This is Amos 9:11, and it shows here the restoration of Israel, which reads, "In that day will I rise up the tabernacles of David that is fallen, and close up the breaches thereof, and I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as the days of old." Yeah, the Lord's going to restore the nation of Israel, that they may possess the remnant of Edom, and of all the heathen which are called by my name, saith Yahweh, that does this. Yeah, so we're going to possess Esau, Edom, and his descendants. You know what I'm saying? You guys are going into servitude. Esau, Edom, the so-called white men. You know what I'm saying? And all you heathen nations are going to be in servitude or the possession of the nation of Israel, because that's the way the Lord intended it from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? But due to our downfall, we fell, we took a fall because we sinned against the Lord, and we had to serve our punishment. So we got to serve our punishment as the Lord's people, and the Lord did us like He did. He didn't spare the rod. You know what I'm saying? He whipped us and utterly, and allowed you wicked nations to destroy us as a people. But He's a just Lord, so He's gonna come to our defense, and He's gonna rescue us from you devils, and He's gonna allow us to get our recompense and our get back on you in our kingdom. You know what I'm saying? And that's soon to come. This is Psalms 2:8, which reads, "Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, in the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron, that thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel." Yeah, so the Lord is saying here, ask of Him, and He shall give us the heathen as a possession, because that's uh, uh, our inheritance. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna inherit, the nations with the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Because He's our King, He's our leader, and the earth was given unto Him. You know what I'm saying? And He's given it into His people as well. That's why it says in Acts 1 that is the kingdom now going to be stored into the nation of Israel. You know what I'm saying? Because it was ours from the beginning. But that wasn't the time. This is the time that the Lord is going to come and restore the nation of Israel and give the kingdom back into our possession. You know what I'm saying? And we're very close to that, because we're at the end of Esau Edom's kingdom. And this devil's, he getting ready to go serve his punishment. He's going into servitude. And this is Revelations 2:26, and this is the Lord speaking. This is the precept to what we just read in Psalms 2. This is Revelations 2:26, which reads, "And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I have received of my Father. And I will give him the morning star. He that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit hath said unto the churches." Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So the Lord is saying here, He's going to give the nations into our possession, and we're going to rule them with a pot of iron, which means that we're going to beat you into submission and let you know who you are as a people and what you've done into the nation of Israel. And we're going to give you that proper correction. But, it's going to be a righteous rulership under the nation of Israel. It's not going to be a wicked rulership like, we had under Esau Edom. And he telling you these false lies and telling you that there's a such thing as equality and, we're on an even playing field, and anybody can, come to the Lord and serve the Lord and be saved by the Lord. You know what I'm saying? No, it's going to be known that we are the nation of Israel. You're in servitude. There is no equal. We're the superior. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to serve us. And if you don't like it, you're going to be destroyed. You know what I'm saying? And it's not going to be no confusion about, who's in charge. And, we're not going to rule deceitfully. We're going to rule righteously. You know what I'm saying? This devil, he had his wicked kingdom. He had a bunch of confusion. That's why the scriptures refers to this place as Babylon. You know what I'm saying? Because he was under wicked rule. He pushes homosexuality, adultery. You know what I'm saying? He's a thief, killer, a murderer. You know what I'm saying? A liar. You know what I'm saying? Wicked. He does. He puts forth unrighteous decrees. You know what I'm saying? With, uh, digging into the pot heavily with double taxing you. He does things like child support. You know what I'm saying? Alimony. You know what I'm saying? That's an unrighteous decree that he has wrote against you. You know what I'm saying? And he even violates his own constitutional rights with those things, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But that's just the wicked of the, because he's the wicked of the earth. You know what I'm saying? And he's an unrighteous ruler. And he's gonna get, his punishment. But you devils, and that's just how the heathen nations are going into servitude. Because as the scriptures say, the world was created for our sakes. You know what I'm saying? But this heathen has God above us because that was part of prophecy for the you know the heathens to get a high above us and us to serve them. You know what I'm saying? Because we went off from the Lord. But the Lord's going to have mercy upon us, and He's going to restore us. You know what I'm saying? Our restoration is coming, and our get back is coming. And you devils, you know what I'm saying? Esau, Edom, beginning with Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Our number one enemy, our number one nemesis to the nation of Israel, is going into servitude amongst you heathen nations. Ham, you know what I'm saying? The so-called Africans, you know what I'm saying? For the wickedness they done unto us, you know what I'm saying? Even in the past days in Egypt or whatnot, they're gonna get their judgment. You know what I'm saying? All the nations, Moab, Ammon, Elam, all the nations that are not of the nation of Israel, all you're gonna be subject to us. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna serve us in our kingdom. This is Isaiah 60:10, which reads, "And the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee, but my favor have I had mercy on thee." Yeah, the Lord smote the nation of Israel, but He's going to have mercy and favor upon us and restore us. And these kings and these strangers, which is you other heathen nations, the kings of your nations are going to be taken into servitude, and you're going to build up our walls. You're going to rebuild Jerusalem after the destruction, of this place that the Lord, because Babylon the Great is going to be utterly destroyed, to never be occupied again. It's going to be desolate. But Jerusalem and these other nations around, they're going to be nuclear missiles and whatever shot off, and certain areas are going to get hit here and there. But those areas are still going to be uh, um, livable or living conditions, habitable, I should say. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to round up all these heathens of these nations, and we're going to let them know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? This is our rulership. And if you don't get a line, you know what I'm saying? You're going to be destroyed. Point blank, period. You know? So these kings of these nations, they want to bow. You know what I'm saying? They're just going to, get put away. They're going to be unalived. Let's read on. "Therefore thy gates shall be open continually. They shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and that their kings may be brought." Yeah, because you kings are going to come, and you're going to give us uh, um, substance. You know what I'm saying? You're going to give us your substance. You're going to, um, pay um, tribute to us. You know what I'm saying? As heathen nations. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be paid tribute unto us, just like we had to do unto you in our captivities. You know what I'm saying? We had to pay tribute unto you. You're going to do the same. That's why the gates are going to be left open, so you can come, and pay tribute to us to give us substance. You know what I'm saying? Reading on, for the nation and the kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. He Those nations shall be utterly wasted. See? So any nation that come up against us and don't want to serve us, any of these kings or whatever, they're going to be destroyed. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord said it Himself. This is we're gonna get that here in Luke. Luke, Luke, and this is the Lord speaking. Luke 19:27. "But those my enemies, which would not that I should reign over them, bring them hither and slay them before me." Yeah, so any nation that bucks up against the Lord and refuses to serve the nation of Israel, they're going to be slain. They're going to be destroyed. You know what I'm saying? And again, let's read it again. This is Isaiah 60 and 12, which reads, For the nation and the kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish, ye those nations shall be utterly destroyed. The glory of Lebanon shall come unto thee, the fir tree, the pine tree, and the box tree, and the box together, to beautify the place of my sanctuary, and I will make the place of my fleet glorious. Yeah, because they're going to be tribute, and they're going to, build up our kingdom. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord is going to make it a glorious kingdom. Read knowing the sons also of them that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee, and all they that despise thee shall bow themselves down at the soles of thy feet, and they shall call thee the city of Yahweh, the Zion of the Holy One of Israel. Whereas thou hast been forsaken and hated, so that no man went through thee, I will make thee an eternal excellence and a joy of many generations. Thou shalt also suck the milk of the Gentiles, and shalt suck the breast of kings, and that thou shalt know that I, Yahweh, am the Savior of thy Redeemer, and thy Redeemer, the mighty one of Jacob. Yeah. So when the Lord says, we're going to suck the milk of the Gentiles, he's saying that we're going to benefit from your servitude, from you going into slavery. You know what I'm saying? We're going to, just as, same thing what y'all did with us. You know what I'm saying? These Esau, Edom, so-called white men. Y'all benefited. Y'all sucked the breast of us. You know what I'm saying? Y'all benefited from our servitude here, free labor. You know what I'm saying? And y'all became the strongest nation from, bringing us into servitude and not having to pay us to build up your nation. You know what I'm saying? There's still companies that exist from the times of slavery that are multi-trillion-dollar companies because of the free labor that we gave into us, y'all sucking our breasts. You know what I'm saying? And forcing us into servitude and free labor. So the same is going to be done into you. You know what I'm saying? We're going to benefit, and you're going to be as substance to us, and we're going to benefit from your labors. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be restored as a people, and we're going to have the luxury of having you as servants. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to have to work, in our kingdom or whatnot. We're going to have, because all kings and all people of royalty have servants. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like we're going to have to get up and clock in and have a 9 to 5, because we're going to benefit from your servitude. It's not going to be no work for us to do in our kingdom, because we're just going to watch you work. We're going to spend our time putting foot in your ass to make sure you're doing what you're supposed to be doing for us to be built up and become beneficial. You know what I'm saying? And to get our get back. This is going to be a thing of luxury and of leisure to us. You know what I'm saying? To put foot in your ass, for what y'all did to us. So yeah, these kings, we're gonna, suck their breasts, benefiting, from their labor. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get our get back. And there was something else I had. Did I read it? Nah, I don't think I read it. This is Obadiah 1:15. This is the day of the Lord and the future, which reads, For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thy own head. Yeah, all you heathen that done wickedly into the nation of Israel, is going to be paid back unto thee. All you that benefited, from us, our suffering, you know what I'm saying? The Lord is going to, allow us to get our get back. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to be our possession. As thus saith the Lord. Read on, Obadiah 1:16. For as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Ye shall drink, and ye shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been. Yeah, you're going to reap what you sow. You're going to get get payback for what you've done. You're going to swallow down, what you dished out into the nation of Israel. But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions. Yeah, we're going to possess you and all your possessions. You know what I'm saying? That's why you're going to pay tithes to us, a tribute to us. You know what I'm saying? Because, it's owed to us for all the shit that y'all did unto us, the nation of Israel. It's our get back. And it's owed. It's the recompense y'all going to have to pay. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame. You know what I'm saying? Jacob, the southern kingdom, and Joseph, or Ephraim, the northern kingdom. And the house of Esau for stubble. Yeah, Esau is going to be stubble because he's going to be taken out of the way. And they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for Yahweh has spoken it. And they of the south shall possess the mount of Esau, and they shall and they of the plain of the Philistines, and shall possess the fields of Ephraim and the fields of Samaria, and Benjamin shall possess Galilee. Yeah, so we're gonna receive the heathens and possess them. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be all the house of the nation of Israel. And so all the tribes. You know what I'm saying? Because this is our kingdom. Scriptures go into the 12 gates. The kingdom of heaven belongs to the nation of Israel, and in our kingdom, we're going to possess the heathens. You know what I'm saying? But Esau, Edom, after his servitude, after his 1,000 years of servitude, he's going to be into stubble. He's going to be destroyed from the face of the earth. And, this is what Obadiah is saying here. So obviously we know that Esau, Edom's still here, because the scriptures say Esau, Edom is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of that follower, which means that his end of the world means the end of his reign. You know what I'm saying? The end of his time of rule. And we got to know that, he still got to be here. You know what I'm saying? Because he's still ruling. You know what I'm saying? Jacob's not ruling. The kingdom of heaven is not here. So who's the last rulers to rule? Esau, Edom. If it says that Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of that followeth, that means Esau has the last rulership before Jacob rules. So who's the last person in the power seat, the most powerful nation in current existence? The US of A. What they call the US of A, America, which is celebrating today, supposedly July 4th, so-called July 4th, is their Independence Day, right? They're celebrating that. They're celebrating the wickedness that they come to possess the nation of Israel and have us in their grasp. But in the end, they're going into servitude. And we're going to celebrate. You know what I'm saying? So they're going off today. They're going to shoot their fireworks, celebrating their independence or whatever it may be, for them coming over here, committing genocide and stealing the land from our people and putting us into servitude and, being a wicked big brother that they are, trying to get their blessing back, you know what I'm saying, and get their gift back. But at the end, you know what I'm saying, it's going to be their downfall. And, we're going to get our get back. And they're going into servitude, you know what I'm saying? And that's where we're at now. We know we're coming on the end, up to the end time, to where this devil's kingdom is about to fall or whatnot, and he's going to go into servitude, and all his wickedness is going to be taken out of the way. So he's going to be made for stubble. After his 1,000 years of servitude, he's going to be no more. And the other nations, you know what I'm saying, that are still going to be here, it's going to be known that we're going to rule over you, and you're going to pay tribute unto us. You know what I'm saying? And it's not going to be no mistake that ain't going to be no thing of, oh, it's equality, none of that. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be in the power seat. Y'all going to know who we are, and y'all going to serve us, whether you like it or not. You know what I'm saying? And those that don't, as the scripture says, you're going to be destroyed. Bring him before me and slay him, as the Lord said. And the Lord, he's the top. He's the king of the nation of Israel. So it's going to be done as he says. You know what I'm saying? His word should not go void. Yeah, so these devils, they know, you know what I'm saying? As they put it in their videos, their movies, their TV shows, they know who we are as a people of the nation of Israel, and they know that what their fate is. They know that they're going into slavery. You know what I'm saying? Like they say, there's truth in art. But anyway, that's pretty much it. I don't want to ramble on. Hope this lesson been edifying. Just want to say, Kol Holo Yahweh Shem Shai, Karma Shirala, Abba Shabbat Shalom.